Game 6 of the NBA Finals. The Spurs have had a long, long journey and are on the cusp of achieving their dreams. With everything on the line, they could be crowned champions with one more victory. Only one obstacle remains as they go up against the Cavaliers. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
Hold on tight. It's Game 6 of the NBA Finals. Both teams deserving, but only one will come away with the Larry O'Brien. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Ali LaForce. Now, the starting group for San Antonio. We've got Wembanyama, and it's the chosen one in at the 4. And for the Cavaliers, they've got Devin Booker, and it's Garbage Man in at the center position, locking down the middle. It'll be the Cavaliers off the tip. You look at the Spurs in position to close it out here in Game 6 on the road. How much urgency do they feel?
Well, as nice as it would be to close it out in front of their home fans, they can't be complacent. With everything they've invested all season long coming down to this moment, the time is now to finish it off.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Here's Reyes. Shot that time, not on target.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Carey passes to Mendoza. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. The Magician has to Mr. Perfect. And Cleveland another 3.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Here's the chosen one. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
There's a screen. The Magician. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
There's the drive. Shoots from the line. And he gets it to go off the front iron. The chosen one's got 5 points.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Here's the Magician. Knocks it down from distance.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Pass to Carey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him. B.A.?
Allie, thank you.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Booker for three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And I like how Booker is selective taking threes. Makes it count when he does take one.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The chosen one, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Mendoza. Misses the layup. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Outside Booker. Here's Mr. Perfect. Releases. No good with a jumper from the wing. Outside Wembanyama. Lets it go from 14. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Nice work from the mid-range. This team encourages Wembanyama to look for his shot.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
Man, good whistle there.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The first free throw is good, and San Antonio making a change here. Vassell's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. San Antonio trails by 5. Pass to Carey. Takes the three. Gets the three to fall. Carey's got 5 now.
Good decision there by Vassell in the two-man game.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's the Magician. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Mendoza from downtown. The shot, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 5. Pass to garbage man. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Mendoza. No made baskets yet. Wembanyama, screen on Booker. Carey, shot is off.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Mr. Perfect. They grab their own miss. 4-3. And Booker hits from deep. 6 points for him.
You see the level of confidence Booker possesses. Outstanding off the catch.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Tyson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio, trailing by 5. Pass to Carey. And the Cobra pulls it down.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Here's the Magician. Here's Tyson. Here's the Magician. Rebounded by Johnson.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
San Antonio again can't hit. Cleveland leading by 5. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's the Cobra. Jacks up a 3. Pure from 3-point range. The Magician's got his second basket on the night.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Johnson with it. Vassell outside. 3-pointer. San Antonio again can't hit. For Cleveland, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. Offensive rebound. Pass to the Magician. Six on the shot clock. Here's Garbage Man. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Mendoza. Still no points. Outside Wembanyama. Vassell left side to win the cold spell. And Mr. Perfect pulls it down. Cleveland leading by 10. Pass to the Magician. Here's Tyson. And there's a pick. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Vassell. 1:52 left to play in the first. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Mendoza's gone 1 for 2 from the 3-point line. Mr. Perfect passes to the Cobra. And he's going for the oop here. The putback.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Pass to Mendoza. And here's Vassell. Outside Wembanyama. And here's Johnson. Yet to see a basket. This one for 3. The rebound by Garbage Man. Garbage Man's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's the Magician. Here's Mr. Perfect. 5 points in the game. Here's Garbage Man. No good. A bit long that time. San Antonio trails by 11. Here's Mendoza. And a miss there on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The Cobra. Off the mark there with a 3. And for San Antonio, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Fast break. Here we go. Here's the Magician. 6 points for him. Nails it from beyond the arc. The Cobra's got 6 points.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's Cleveland closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've been very effective from the 3-point line. That's the key for them so far. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
San Antonio trails by 11. So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got De'Aaron Fox, Devin Vassell out there with Chris Boucher, and it's Rain Man in at the 2 spot.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Rollins. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Mobley, a screen on Vassell. Mr. Perfect shot is off.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Stolen by Mobley. Here we go. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And with Hardaway, he has no fear on the court. To him, there's no defender he can't take on. No shot he can't make.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That one's good from Hardaway, and San Antonio making a change here. Hardaway hits them both. San Antonio trails by 13. Fox surveying the D. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
Free throw's good for Fox.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian Devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Hardaway. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Cleveland leading by 12. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely, and that one drops for him. Booker's got 8.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Here's Mr. Perfect. 5 points in the game. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's the chosen one. To the wing, right side. Pass to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mendoza. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Cleveland leading by 11. Here's Rollins. No points yet. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Mendoza.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Cam Penny's shot is off. The Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Cleveland again missing.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Goes up on the wing. The chosen one shot is good. He has 7.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovering.
Mobley outside. Here's Mr. Perfect. Counted from distance.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Mendoza from deep. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Şengün, a screen on Vassell. Here's Mr. Perfect. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
0. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Mendoza. He's got 9. San Antonio again can't hit.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Booker, the pass to the Cobra. Now here's Mobley. The three. Gets the three to fall. Mobley's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. San Antonio trails by 17. Fox with the ball. Pass to Mendoza. Shot to stop the run. Buries it from three. Mendoza's got 12.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
To the left side wing. The Cobra passes to Mr. Perfect. Here's the Cobra. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Here's the Cobra. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Here's Mendoza. He's got 12.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Hardaway, good for three. He's got 5.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Mendoza. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
San Antonio shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Carey comes in for Vassell. Booker's got the ball here for Cleveland. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Mobley on a screen. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. 3-on-3. Here's Mendoza. Knocks down the long J. Mendoza's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's just poor transition defense. He's too good a shooter to leave open out there.
Here's the Magician. Off target with the three.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Cleveland leading by 13. Shot's good by the Cobra. The Cobra's got 10 points in the game.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to Mendoza. He shoots. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's the Magician. 6 points for him. Mobley passes to the Magician. Inside, Şengün. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And I love when Şengün is aggressive inside, making the D foul him right there.
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good from Şengün.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
Boucher's checked in for San Antonio. So he gets them both. San Antonio trails by 17. Here's Carey. 5 points in the game. Mendoza, pass to Carey. The long distance three is buried. Carey's got 8.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's the Magician. 6 points for him. He takes it in. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Team foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. First one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Fox. Boucher outside. Pass to Carey. Clock at 6. He shoots it. Jump shot is good. Carey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8 points now. Here's the Magician. To the inside. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Now Fox. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Wow, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Wembanyama's checked in for Boucher. Cleveland leading by 16. 1:41 left in the first half. Pass to the Cobra. To the middle. Here's Garbage Man. Good D by Wembanyama.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Puts it up from 12, and that's good for 2. The Magicians got 10. San Antonio trails by 18. 1:05 left in the second. Wembanyama scanning the floor. San Antonio again can't hit. Cleveland shooting the rock well at 46%. Outside Booker. To the right side. Here's the Cobra. 10 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That's on Keldon Johnson.
At the line for 2. Hopkins.
And he makes a first for San Antonio. Champagnie. He's checked in for Johnson. And it's Champagnie in for De'Aaron Fox. Good on both. 32 seconds left to play in the second quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
20 seconds left to play in the half. Carey passes to Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Here's Mendoza. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. The Cobra's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to the Magician. Cleveland again missing. And so it's Cleveland ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Make some noise and get ready for the favorite half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. And measuring up the shot. Nice play. One more time. A round of applause.
Thanks for tuning in to our Game 6 coverage. A big lead through the first half for Cleveland.
They know how to draw whistles. They're attacking, but being smart about it.
This is what you do when you play a team that has no discipline. You go right at them, make them self-destruct.
They're right where they want to be in the series, but perhaps a bit of a letdown tonight in the first half, Jet.
No maybes, Ernie. Definitely a letdown. They got a little too comfortable.
And I'm curious to see how they respond in the second half. This is the finals. Can't give away games.
We shall see. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This Game 6 getting started. San Antonio with the ball. They've got Devin Booker, and it's the Magician in at the 1. Carey passes to Mendoza. Pass to Carey. The 3-ball. Drills it from deep. Carey's got 13 now.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they've performed, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
And for the Spurs, they've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Money in at the 2-guard spot. Here's the Cobra. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And he hits the first of 3. And San Antonio making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Good on the second one. And he makes all 3. San Antonio trails by 20. They've got Devin Booker, and it's the Cobra in at the power forward. Pass to Carey, shoots from 14, and the Cobra pulls it down. The Cobra's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. And for the Spurs, we've got Keldon Johnson. He's out there with Wembanyama, and it's Rain Man in at the 3 spot. San Antonio with the ball after the basket by Cleveland. Here's Carey. Here's Reyes. He's scoreless. Missed inside.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Garbage man passes to the Cobra. Chalk up 2 there.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Carey with the bucket.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Outside Booker. Launches it. He drops it from range. Booker's got 11 points.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
Garbage man shot is off.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Outside Johnson. Here's Mendoza. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Garbage man's got rebound number 8 now. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. The Magician misses. For San Antonio, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Mendoza. Now Johnson. Here's Mendoza. He's got 18. Goes up from the top of the key. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Mendoza's got 20 points. Cleveland leading by 23. Here's the Cobra. Here's the Magician. Drops in the 3. 13 points in the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest every other.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. He's checked in for San Antonio.
In the lineup for the Spurs, number 35, Justin Champagnie.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Mendoza. Here's Champagnie. There's the 3. Reyes misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Booker, the pass to the Cobra. Outside for Booker. Here's the Cobra. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. The Cobra's got 19 points.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
In transition, here they come. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
And he drops it first. he makes both free throws.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
For San Antonio, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Reyes. Here's Champagnie to win the run. Hits the trifecta. Champagnie's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Here's the Magician. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to Mendoza. Over Booker. Mendoza gets the bucket. Mendoza's got 22 points.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Here's the Cobra. 19 points in the game. And the three-pointer goes. The Cobra's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Reyes. And the Cobra pulls it down.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him, still without any points.
Shots blocked. Here's Carey. 15 points in the game. Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Garbage man's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 10. Here's Garbage Man. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Here's Champagnie. Pass to Reyes. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Kevin Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Rollins passes to Hardaway. Here's Tyson for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Carey. Out to the right wing. Here's Reyes. No points so far. That shot is off.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
The Cobra. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Vassell. San Antonio shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Johnson. Here's Mendoza. To snap the cold streak. Nails it from 3. Mendoza's got 25 points.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And Fox powers it home.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Rollins. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting a solid 47%. Here's Hardaway. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hardaway's got 7 points in the game.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Fox, the pass to Mendoza. Here's Carey. Launches a three. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's the Cobra. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Fox. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 5 points in the game. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Rollins passes to Mobley. Puts it up. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside. The kick out to Johnson. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game. 24 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's the Cobra. He's got 27. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. That one no good. And so it's Cleveland in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. And though there's time left, they don't look like they're about to give up this huge lead. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Mobley out there with Alperon Şengün. Then there's Shake Milton. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Tyson in at the small forward position. A nice shot by Milton.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Here's Mendoza, defended by Brown. Mendoza misses. Cleveland shooting the ball at 48% so far. Here's Tyson. Kick out to Brown. Şengün, the screen. The 3 is up. Brown can't hit. And for San Antonio, they're shooting 40% from the field in this one. Here's Mendoza. That one is off. For Cleveland, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Milton passes to Mobley. Outside, Brown. Mobley, a screen on Vassell. Fires it. Rebounded by Champagnie. Pass to Mendoza. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. Champagnie, the pass to Mendoza. Off the mark there with a 3. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Now here's Brown. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Here's Mendoza. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Bruce Brown.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Mendoza, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Brown, and it's Rollins in for Milton. Boucher's checked in for San Antonio. That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Oh, Fox with a steal. Pass to the chosen one. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. Here's Mendoza. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Hardaway's checked in for Okoro. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Mobley, a screen on Fox. Here's Rollins. He's covered by Fox. Rollins passes to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. Rebound by San Antonio.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Here's the chosen one. Takes a 3. On target from range.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Pass to Rollins. Hardaway with it. From outside the arc. Cleveland again missing. The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Here's the chosen one. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. The chosen one's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Tyson. To end the drought. He hits the back iron and sinks it. The Spurs have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Fox outside. Here's the chosen one. Covered by Mobley. They get it back. Vassell outside. They set a pick. Goes up again. And he hits the jumper for 2. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Here's Rollins from behind the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Mendoza's got 5 rebounds tonight. The chosen one, the pass to Vassell. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. Mendoza's got 12 points in just the second half.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
Now here's Şengün. Pass to Rollins. Just 5 on the clock. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. On offense, here is San Antonio. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's the chosen one. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that.
Second team foul. Shooting for the Spurs, number 15, at the line for 2.
first free throw is good, and Cleveland making a change here. Brown's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Cleveland leading by 22. Rollins passes to Brown. Pass to Mobley. And that time also a missed shot. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. And here's Wembanyama. Here's the chosen one. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Carey. Hauled in by Brown.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
It's hauled in by Mendoza. Mendoza's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Carey, and he dunks it down.
And there's not a ton of time left, but they're still in the game.
Cleveland leading by 20. Here's Rollins. Fires the 3. Fires hitting the triple. Rollins has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway, but that one was too easy.
And Cleveland's shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Brown. Here's Tyson. Launches it from deep. Carey grabs a miss. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Goes back up. Reyes misses. Cleveland shooting around 44%. Not bad. A minute 50 left in the fourth. Pass to Şengün. Off target from outside. San Antonio shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Here's Wembanyama. And that one's good.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Cleveland leading by 21. Here's Tyson. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And how about that? We've got an NBA Finals Game 7. The question is, will the momentum keep going for the Cavaliers?
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so they'll force this NBA Finals series to go to a Game 7. What an incredible showing from them tonight, refusing to go quietly.
I mean, this is what the Finals is all about. 2 teams playing at their very best, and now they've got a little bit of extra fire carrying them into what should be a very exciting Game 7.
And what a huge performance it was for the Cobra.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game. And so often, that's the difference.
And love the aggressiveness from Mobley, commanding the defense's attention there.
For Cleveland, Evan Mobley. 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
He hits the second from the line. And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio, trailing by 17. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And Cleveland has possession. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Hardaway. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Mobley on a screen. 6 to shoot. For 3, Hardaway drains the triple. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
Yeah, that's like a layup to Hardaway at this point in his career.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They're able to force a winner-take-all Game 7. They stave off elimination, and anyone can win this series now.
And really, they answered the call tonight. With their backs against the wall, they fought with passion, and their season continues.
So Game 6, NBA Finals now complete, and the series is deadlocked and going to a Game 7. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.